Hi moms and dads, I am so sorry that I have not been putting up any videos. I have been very busy and we've just been going through a lot with our personal lives. But anyways, I'm back and I am ready to make some more videos for y'all. So in this video, we're going to talk about breastfeeding and the basics and any tips on establishing your milk supply. So let's just dive right in because I'm scared it's going to be a long video. If anything, I'll probably break them up into two because I know long videos are not that great. Anyway, so I first want to start off by saying that I am not a nurse. I am not a registered nurse. I am not a doctor. I am not a doula. I am not in any way certified of a doctor or anything. So if you have any questions, if you have anything like that, you always need to run it by your doctor. Run everything by your doctor. Make sure that everything is okay with your doctor or whoever is helping you. Please do not, just take my advice as medical advice. I am just a mom who has done this in the past, so I'm giving you my advice on how things work. I'm not necessarily saying this is my advice and replace it with your doctor's advice. Please do not do that in any way, shape, or form. So the first major thing to do is make sure that you latch your baby on as soon as possible, whether it's right after he's born or she is born, or whether the baby gets taken away and there's some other medical things that needs to be done prior to them giving him or her to you. You need to make sure that as soon as you get that chance, you breastfeed your baby and you latch him on. Now, the reason why is because it establishes that bond and it makes the baby feel comfortable and safe. And also, your breasts at this point is making a fluid called colostrum. Now, it's not milk, but it's like a thick yellow liquid. And this has all the immunizations that your baby's going to need throughout a lifetime. I mean, this is the most important kind of milk that you can give your baby, and the best gift you can give your baby is to give them this colostrum. So it's very important that your baby has it. Now, for the first few days, your baby's only going to be eating about a teaspoon. Their kidneys aren't able enough to drink a lot of fluids, so they don't need water, they don't need anything like that. Your colostrum will be sufficient. It should be sufficient. Again, please run this by your doctor. Second, I want to make sure that you know that when you breastfeed a baby and you're not giving formula, babies, newborns especially, they nurse up to 12 or more times a day. So for the first few weeks that you have your baby and you bring your baby home, that is what you're going to be doing almost all day. You'll be lucky if you squeeze in brushing your teeth and taking a shower. I think it's very important, and this is when relatives come in, and it is great to get their help. I know a lot of relatives, especially when it's a newborn baby, everybody wants to hold the baby and want to help you in that way. But I think that what helped me most was having people take care of me, wash, do the laundry, cook, wash the dishes. That helped me a lot because in that time, I was able to hand the baby off to somebody for 10 minutes and I was able to go brush my teeth, get in the shower, and then start getting ready to breastfeed again. There's nothing wrong. You cannot overfeed your newborn with breast milk. Breast milk is like Mother Nature's pacifier. So your baby gets comfort from your nipple. It gets comfort from being on there, from being latched on. They also get something that's called a cluster feed, and my baby went through this. It's when babies do not latch off for hours. They are just stuck on your breast, and that actually really helps producing your milk supply. Is basically when your body is letting your mind, and your mind is letting your body know, hey, we need more milk, the baby's latching on, let's start making it. So that's when they have breastfeeding clusters. Not only does it help the baby, it suits the baby, but it also establishes your milk supply, so there could be milk there whenever the baby does start getting hungry. You should have the colostrum for 1 or 2, 3 days. I'm so sorry, that was my phone. I'm so sorry, let me put this on silent. Give me 1 second. Okay, thank you. Okay, you should be able to establish a milk supply. Get rid of the colostrum within 1 to 3 days, and then your actual milk will be coming in, and that's when the breastfeeding clusters helped. You will also be getting breastfeeding clusters throughout your regular breastfeeding, and this will just simply be because the baby's calling for more milk, your baby's growing, it's getting healthier, so it's obviously requiring more milk. Now, it's very important that you latch your baby on whenever your baby needs it. Do not deny your breast to your baby. Don't worry about overfeeding, like I said. Don't worry about your baby eating too much or them getting sick or anything like that. The great part about breastfeeding is that babies tend to not spit up as much. They also, I don't really remember my baby spitting up with breast milk. We never had that issue, so that's always really great. So it's very important that you always keep, your breasts available for your baby. And also in doing that and making it easier for you and your baby and everybody in the family that's helping you is creating breastfeeding stations. So, for example, if you have, whether it's a 1 bedroom or a 2 bedroom, or you have a huge house with 2 stories in it, whatever the case may be, you want to create breastfeeding stations for you, and that will basically be your breastfeeding pads, napkins, towels, anything that you need to clean yourself up after you breastfeed, diapers, anything you need that this is what I need while I breastfeed. That's what you need to take to your breastfeeding stations. And newborns are usually very, very tired. They're very sleepy. So you want to make sure that you do not go more than 4 hours within breastfeeding your baby. If your baby's really sleepy and not waking up, just, lightly wake them up. Remind them that it's time to feed, because since they are newborns, they do just tend to sleep, and you want to make sure that they're getting that milk. And also, to establish your milk supply, you want to make sure that they're feeding at least as much as possible. Basically, you don't want to go more than 4 hours without breastfeeding, just because that can cause a duct to get clogged, and then you're just gonna that's a whole other issue, which I will make another video about that later. Another thing that I get a lot from new moms is that they worry a lot about their baby not eating enough and not drinking enough milk, and they're worrying about the baby starving when you're breastfeeding. You don't need to worry about that. As long as your baby is peeing and having bowel movements, or regular bowel movements, you know that they're getting enough. You want to look for significant cues when you're breastfeeding. When the baby is latched on, you will notice their fingers will be really tight against your breast or hands, and they'll be, very into breastfeeding. Once they start getting full, their grip will just kind of start to loosen, and they'll become very much more relaxed. That usually means that they're getting full, they're finishing up, or that they're getting a really good milk. Make sure you also hear. Hearing is a very, very good cue that really helps out. You can actually hear your baby drinking, hear them swallowing. So that's a very important cue, so you know that they're getting enough milk. Also, your baby will drop a few pounds during the first 4-5 days, the first week, because the baby has been containing so much fluid when they were inside of you that now they're getting rid of all that. So they tend to drop weight. There's no reason for an alarm as long as your baby is having regular bowel movements. You're listening up for all those cues. You know what's going on. Your baby will be fine. Your baby will gain weight. My baby gained weight. She dropped it and then she gained it. We were all fine. It's completely normal and it's expected throughout the first week. So don't worry. For me, the toughest days for breastfeeding, I think, was the first week. It was something completely new to me. I'm a first-time mom, so it was something very, very new to me. I didn't know what to expect, and it was painful. There were times where it was painful. I've heard some women say that it was not painful at all. I had the correct latching positions. I had a lactation consultant. I had all of that, but it still hurt me. I was just very tender. So the first week was definitely the hardest week. It was very, very hard for me. After that, I kind of got used to it and everything went in, fell into place. But the first week is the hardest. So just mentally prepare yourself. Make sure that you're getting in contact with your lactation consultant at the hospital, or your doula, or you call your a lactation consultant in your area, and they can come and they can come to your house and make sure that your baby is being breastfed properly and you're latching a mom correctly. I think that really helps. It helps not only yourself, but it's that second reassurance that you're doing a great job, everything's coming out great. So if you ever have any questions, you can always call them. They always help me out tremendously. It's very important that while you are breastfeeding, you are eating and you are taking care of yourself. Like I mentioned in my last video, it is very, 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 very important to take care of yourself, because in order to have a healthy baby needs a healthy mom and a healthy dad and a healthy caretaker. You need to be healthy in order to take care of this baby. Make sure you're taking your multivitamins. Make sure you're taking your prenatal vitamins. Prenatal vitamins help a lot while you're breastfeeding. They give you all the nutrients and minerals that you need. Make sure that you're eating healthy and a lot. Because you're burning so many calories when you are breastfeeding, you don't want to, go into shock or your blood pressure to drop because you're not eating a lot. So remember that breastfeeding is very healthy, but it's only as healthy as what you put in yourself. So you want to make sure that you're eating very, very healthy so you can give your baby the healthiest breast milk as possible. And now always remember that if you need any help, you can always contact your doctor. You can contact somebody, a lactation consultant, somebody from La Leche League. You can always just contact them and they will take care of you. Again, I'm going to make another video over mastitis and infections that can possibly come with breastfeeding in another video. This video has gone a little bit lengthy, so I don't want to bore everyone. If you have any more questions about breastfeeding or think that I didn't cover enough, you can go ahead and shoot me a direct message. You can comment below. You can do whatever. I will contact you as soon as possible. I'm usually always by my phone, so I will contact you as soon as possible and let you know what's going on. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like this video so I know that you all enjoyed watching it and it was something that, you know, it helped you and it helped everybody around you. Let me know. Let me know if there's anything I could improve on or anything else you guys want to see, any videos, any requests, anything that you need that you want me to answer questions with or do a video on. I am more than happy to do it, especially if I get requests from y'all requesting certain videos. I will, you know, get on it right away and just start filming. So let me know. Again, thank you so much for taking time and watching this video. I hope your little ones are doing great, and for those of you that are pregnant or expecting or are wanting to conceive, good luck throughout your pregnancy and good luck getting pregnant, and I can't wait to make more videos and talk to you guys soon. Have a great day and talk to you guys later. Bye!